You close the tabs, you delete the app, you whisper another prayer, and for a few hours you feel clean again. But then it hits, that familiar urge, that silent pull no one else sees, and once again you fall. You hate it, you repent, you cry, but nothing changes. And now you're wondering, will I ever be free? You've tried everything. You've heard the sermons. You've set the filters. You've begged God to take it away. But what if the real reason you're still stuck is because no one ever told you the truth about lust? A truth hidden beneath the surface. A truth most churches will never talk about. A truth that could finally break this cycle once and for all. Let me take you there. This isn't about shame. This is about warfare. And you're about to learn how to finally win it. Let's start with the biggest myth in the Christian purity culture. If I were just strong enough, I would stop. This is wrong. This mindset turns lust into a test of your strength instead of a call to his presence. But think about it. Jesus didn't overcome temptation in the wilderness by clenching his fists. He overcame by declaring the truth, rooted in identity. Man shall not live by bread alone. You shall not test the Lord your God. These weren't random verses. They were declaration from someone who knew who he was. If you don't know who you are in Jesus Christ, you will fight lust like an orphan trying to impress a father instead of a son living from his approval. Let's tell the truth. Lust isn't really about sex. It's about escape. Most people run to porn or fantasy not for pleasure, but for relief. You feel bored, so you scroll. You feel lonely, so you click. You feel overwhelmed, so you binge. And the world has trained you to self-soothe with lust. But here is the kicker. What you run to when you're weak is what you worship. You've been taught to manage lust, but not to replace it. Until you understand what lust is falsely offering you, you will never know how to truly reject it. You are not addicted because you are evil. You are addicted because something's wounded. Maybe your addiction started when you were young, before you even understood what sex was. Maybe somebody showed you. Maybe no one explained to you what purity was. Maybe you were never told that your body was sacred. So you grew up with a confusion, and confusion gave birth to secrecy. That secrecy turned into circus, and now you carry the shame of what you don't even fully understand. But here is what Jesus does with broken people. He touches the leper. He dines with the sinner. He restores the ashamed. You are not too far gone. You are just unhealed, and God can change that. Let me show you something different. These are 5 keys that most Christians battling with lust have never been taught. Now, number 1, resisting lust starts before temptation. You don't prepare for war during battle. You build habits before the attack. Do you have a rhythm of daily connection with God, or do you only reach for him when you are drowning? Number 2, lust feels where purpose is absent. Men and women addicted to lust often lack direction. Where there is no mission, lust becomes the default. And God didn't save you to survive. He saved you to move, serve, build, lead, and love. Number 3, lust is a spirit, not just a habit. Ephesians chapter number 6 says, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Lust has a spiritual grip, and you need spiritual weapons. Fasting, worship, declaring the truth out loud. You are not fighting alone. Number 4, radical boundaries aren't legalism, they are warfare. If your phone is the gateway, put it away at night. If your social feed is sexualized, unfollow it. Would you leave your door open in a neighborhood full of thieves? Number 5, you are not the only one. The enemy wants you isolated because healing comes in community. Find a godly accountable group. Stop pretending. Start healing. God's ultimate goal is not just for you to behave, it's for you to belong. He didn't send Jesus just to clean you up. He sent him to bring you home. The prodigal son did not just get a lecture, he got a robe, a ring, and a welcome. And so do you. The reason lust loses power is not because you hate it enough, but because you begin to love God more. This is not about being a good Christian. This is about returning to your first love. You've watched other people get free. You've watched other people get free. You've watched other people testify. You have wondered if it is possible for you. Oh, it is possible for you. But you have to decide right now. Will you keep managing this, or will you declare war? Not in your own strength, but with the power of the one who already conquered death, sin, and shame. Jesus isn't inviting you to be stronger. He's inviting you to be surrendered. Today is the line in the sand, and on the other side, there is freedom, there is healing, there is wholeness, and there is purpose, and there is peace. This is not just a video. It is a call to rise. This is beyond lust, and your story is just beginning. Blessings.